Hey guys, how are you doing? Welcome to another Hearthstone deck video. I hope you are doing better than myself. I'm currently a bit ill, have a cold, so sorry if my voice is a bit off. Really sorry about that, can't change it. We are playing against the Druid today, and I'm happily announcing that we are playing a Zoolock deck. And it is a Zoolock deck with Murlocs in it. The deck was made by Epsilon, and he was using the deck to go from rank 5 to Legend with a 70% win rate. So pretty good all in all. We're going second. So I would say we can keep one Darkshire Councilman here. We would also keep the second, in fact. Yeah, let's do that. We are just stopping the Doomguard. We will keep the Voidwalker so we can play that on turn 1. Then we can coin into Darkshire Councilman and play the second one on turn 3 as well. Should be a strong start. Especially with the Voidwalker here that has Taunt. So our opponent is not able to just kill the Darkshire Councilman and trade.
Why do you call?
So the Murlocs are working wonderful with the Councilman, because if you run, as you can see in the decklist, we are running the FINJA, the Flying Star. If then the Darkshire Councilman is on board, the FINJA can give you 2 Murlocs out of your deck, and then the Councilman will just get buffed 2 times, which is pretty good. So opponent just uses the Wild Growth. We will go for the coin here, as I said earlier. Darkshire Councilman. One in the face. And then we're just dropping a second Darkshire Councilman, because our opponent is running Druid, so even if he has a swipe, he's not able to kill the Darkshire Councilman right now. There is a Jade Golem, so we're just dropping the second Darkshire Councilman now. We have the Malchezaar's Imp, we have a Soulfire and the Mortal Coil, so that will be pretty interesting here. Definitely taking out of the Jade Golem, and let's hit it for 2 in the face. The Jade Spirit here can then kill the Voidwalker without a problem, of course. It's a Drake, and the Drake is just going down to the Soulfire. That's for sure. Just need to check what else we're doing. Probably checking out the Dark Peddler first. So we're getting... not too great, might be picking this one up. Otherwise Taunt is good, but we have a Voidwalker here, so I like this one a lot. Then we're dropping the Imp. We will play the Soulfire here on the Drake, so he's not getting the extra spell damage power. Okay, the Initiate is dropping. We have another Soulfire. Now we could kill the Jade Spirit, or we could just hit him in the face for 7. And might have a swipe. Well, let's see if we just go for the face. We'll still... Now let's go for the face here. Push him down to 20. Even if he has a swipe, he needs to trade. There is a swipe. So this one is going down. Would use the shapeshift here to kill that. If he has an innervate and then another swipe, that would be devastating. So there's only a breath. Taking out this one, he's killing the Malchezaar's Imp, but we have a Mortal Coil. So we can just take up the Jade Spirit. Murloc Warleader. Let's see what we are drawing with the Mortal Coil first. How overwhelming. Okay, in that case we are just dropping the Voidwalker and we are dropping the Murloc Warleader. Buffing the Darkshire Councilman. So we're dealing another 7 damage. He's already down to 13, and because we have the Power Overwhelming and the Soulfire here, that's another 8 damage on top. Oh yeah, that's looking really good here. It looks like he has a Living Roots there. Taking out the Dark Peddler. We find the Imp Gang Boss. So let's see, can we kill him here? We are buffing the Darkshire Councilman to 6 attack. We are missing one, right? Yeah, we are missing 1 point here. Because if we kill this one, we have 4 damage here and we can get another 8. And he's currently at 13. So we're definitely killing this one anyway. Draw another card. Okay, that's a Doomguard. And I really like to keep the Darkshire Councilman here at full life, otherwise he might kill it. So it might be useful to go for the Power Overwhelming on the Murloc Warleader instead. Keeping the Soulfire. That is not really helping us because we have the Doomguard. So let's kill this one. Going for another 7 in the face. He's down to 6. We just need to make sure that 1 point of damage is surviving here. And with the Imp Gang Boss, even if he's clearing the board, we should have a 1/1 Imp on board. That should be good enough. So he's playing the Nourish here, drawing more cards, which is not very helpful in the situation right now, because he's already down to 6 life. Spell Rage gives him 8 points of armor, so he's back to 14. Now wait, so he's using the Shapeshift and killing the Voidwalker. Let's see, so we have 8 damage on board, he's then down to 14 it is. And we're getting another 6 here, yeah, that's good enough. We just go for the Doomguard and win the thing. So first opponent going down with the Murloc deck. So, opponent 2 is a priest, and that could be dangerous because the priest is running a lot of towns. The priest has some good AoE in most cases, so might be tricky. We have many 1-drops in the deck, and that's why we are replacing those 2 cards here and just keeping 1 Dark Peddler. I want to have a 1-drop here for the start. You could keep the Murloc Warleader, of course, and you have a 2-drop and a 3-drop, but we want to get a 1-drop as well. We got the Abusive Sergeant, which is unfortunately not the greatest 1-drop in the world. So might not even play that here. So we can wait 1 turn and then play the Dark Peddler. We'll also go for the Warrior here, but that will be stronger if you also have a Murloc Warleader later. And the Dark Peddler can provide you with a 1-cost card. Also has a bit more life. That might be useful if there is a Northshire Cleric on board. He's coiling into the Nether Spider Historian. Yeah, in that case, Dark Peddler is definitely the better choice. Searching for another dragon here. Interesting that he's coining directly in the small unit. And there's a 1-drop we wanted on the first turn. Not getting there, so Dark Peddler gives us... the Mortal Coil is always good. Why not? Especially if we need to trade here, then we're getting another card. Pretty good.
Mind if I roll need?
Loot Hoarder. Ooh, in that case, we are dropping the Sergeant here most likely. We're taking out the Nether Spider Historian. And we are drawing another card with Mortal Coil. So if he's playing the Loot Hoarder, that could mean that we are facing a Reno Priest. Highly likely. And Reno Priest could be dangerous. So if we're able to push a lot of damage early on, then the Reno's coming, and we need to start over again.
I wonder.
Looks like our opponent is going for Shadowward Pain. There you go, he's taken out the Voidwalker, although the Dark Peddler would be stronger. But he might have some tricks there. Might be afraid of the taunt, not so sure. We can go for the Defender of Argos in this situation. That would be not that bad, I would say. We can strengthen our units a bit, but also have more damage to push. That would be 5 now. Otherwise there was the option to go for the Silverware Golem, but the Soulfire right now, with that the chance to get the Silverware Golem is not too high. And really love to keep the Warriors at the moment. And just hitting him with the Soulfire into the face might not be the best choice. Especially if now is, for example, coming a Twilight Guardian or Twilight Drake, which has 7 life at the moment. Oh yeah. Yeah, I like that a lot. So we have a Murloc Warleader. We have double Warriors, so we can just hit the face here. We could trade. The trade would be more beneficial if there is a Holy Nova in his hand. Because he's running a Reno Priest, the chance for him to have the Holy Nova is not that high, because there's only 1 in his deck. So I would say we will try to go for the face. So that will be 7, that will be 9, that will be 11 damage in the face. He's down to 40. Next turn, if he's not clearing the board, we can go for another Warrior, we can go for the Soulfire, so another 8 in the face. If he's able to drop the Holy Nova, there you go. With the Holy Nova, of course, that's pretty bad. And that's pretty good. So we can just kill this one now. We're getting the Golem for free on the board. And we can draw another card here, which is a Voidwalker. So let's see, he has played the Holy Nova. There might still be a Dragonfire potion. We are definitely going for 4 on the face. And right now, I like to draw another card instead of dropping the Voidwalker. We want to have some cards in hand as well. So the pressure is still on him. Wow, and he got the Dragonfire potion. That's super lucky. He's playing 1 Dragonfire potion, he's playing 1 Holy Nova. And he just got both. On the card here. Dark Peddler. Okay, we're going to the Peddler. Corruption. Yeah, why not? Corruption is good.
Why do you call?
Just want to see a Doomguard now. Then we can play Doomguard, Corruption, and the Golem is coming on the board. So he has lost all of his AoE. There's a Dragon Imperative. But in fact, the best card he could pick would be a Doomguard out of the deck. That would be by far the best card. Otherwise, the rest of the deck is not super useful for him. Shadowed Pain, he's killing the Malchezaar Imp. That's a power overwhelming, wow. We're still drawing a card. Mortal Coil. I would say we're keeping the power overwhelming for now. We will just use the corruption here on the 5-6. We're dropping the golem, because why not? There's nothing else to play right now. We'll go for another 3 in the face, he's down to 9. We have the Mortal Coil, we have the power overwhelming, so we can hopefully kill a unit with the Mortal Coil, draw another card. We can then use the power overwhelming for more damage in the face. Right now we have exactly 9 damage on board because the Voidwalker is definitely going down.
I hope you like my invention.
So he's Engineer. By the way, he was playing 2 Shadowed Pains, right? Maybe he's not playing Reno Priest. Will be interesting. Because I'm not sure... Oh, that was also a good pickup. I'm not sure why you would play stuff like the Engineer here if he is not playing a Reno Priest. Pretty unusual. Well, let's see. We have a lot of stuff. A lot of good stuff. Ooh, Defender of Argus is very good. That's really good. Are we able to kill him here? I don't think so. Definitely playing the Defender of Argus. So we can kill those 2 units. Let's see. Now there's still 1 point missing here. We're not able to push 9 in the face right now. We have a Soulfire and we have the power overwhelming, but unfortunately he got 2 towns. That's not too useful. And if we use, for example, the whole Soulfire here on the 2-3, we can still only push 8. So let's wait a bit for now. So if he's not playing a Reno Priest, then of course there might be another Dragonfire potion. There might be another Holy Nova. Can't be sure about that. But then he's playing some strange cards. Drake. Drawing another card. 4 mana left. We have 5 damage on board. We have 9. We have 13. Don't kill him, please. Don't kill him. So for 4 mana left. What do you have to target this one? What's that? Wow, it's Holy Smite. Ooh, what's that? Lava Baron. Now we summon a Battlecry minion while this in your hand, gain +1/+1. Okay, interesting. But now you're going down. I'm still not sure what that deck is. Lava Baron, never seen that card in action. So it looks like he wasn't playing Reno Priest. But we have 1 here anyway, so we don't care. Let's just finish it. We are going for a 3rd game. And now we are facing a Shaman. Always fun matchup to play at the moment. So the start is not very hot. Could keep the Soulfire here if you get the Malchezaar's Imp and then kill the Totem Golem. But that's a bit of a long shot if you're not getting there and dropping a card early on. Not so sure about that. Still, if he's going too strong early on, Soulfire might help us. That might rescue us. Yeah, that's not good. Ah, but there's the Imp. Okay. Then it all is way better looking. If he's going, for example, coin into Totem Golem, we can just use Soulfire. That would be, in fact, the best start. If he's going for, let's say, if he's going for a small time Buccaneer, we can just trade and Mortal Coil draw a card, which is also pretty nice. Okay, he's starting with a Tunnel Trog. And a Tunnel Trog is always dangerous. So we might see on the next turn, a Totem Golem. And then the Tunnel Trog would be at 2 attack. So with that in mind, it might be useful to keep the Soulfire for now and play that next turn. For now we are just talking the Voidwalker, and we will hit the Tunnel Trog here, because if he's then getting better, he's attacking the Voidwalker, we will use the Mortal Coil here on the Tunnel Trog, and we're using the Soulfire on the Totem Golem. If he's, for example, playing the Jade Claws, then the Tunnel Trog would also be a 2-2. And we're getting a 1-1, and the weapon plus the Tunnel Trog would be enough to kill the Voidwalker. But then still the Mortal Coil is good. Totem Golem would be more preferable here for the Soulfire. Shaman in general is a tough matchup because there is so much AoE. If he's not playing Aggro Shaman. If he is playing Aggro Shaman, then there might only be the Maelstrom Portal in his deck. And not even the Lightning Storm. That might be a bit better. If we can kill the big ones, the Faceless, and some of the other stuff that is hurting us. So he's going to the coin. Might be the Feral Spirit. Ooh, Lightning Storm right away. And let's see how he's hitting that for 3. Of course he's hitting that for 3. What else would you expect here? So then the Imp Gang Boss, definitely helpful against this one. Interesting that he was just coining here into the Lightning Storm. Could have waited a bit longer to kill more. He now only has 1 mana, so there's not much going on with the Tunnel Trog alone on board. Could get a Spirit Claws, he could get a Lightning Bolt. That will be it. And not even that is happening. So, pretty good. 1 Lightning Storm is out. So we now have better situation, in fact. If he's not dropping a Maelstrom Portal here. But even if he's dropping a Maelstrom Portal, we're getting a 1-1 Imp, we're getting the Shadow Beast here, and we still have the Murloc Warleader on board. Ooh, Nerubian Prophet. Okay. Are you playing... Maybe he's playing Evolve Shaman. Now we have the Defender of Argus here. We could just play. We could also then buff our units here on board. And we could use the Soulfire to take out the 4-4. Could keep that as well, for sure. And then, for example, just kill this one with a trade. But I don't like the trade here. We are buffing the Murloc Warleader here because he has 4 life. That's definitely not bad. So Soulfire is killing this one. And let's go for 7 in the face. So if he's dropping another Lightning Storm with the 4 life, the Murloc Warleader should survive. Even if he's getting a spell damage totem, then there is still a chance that the Warleader is surviving. If we drop the Defender of Argus here on those 2 units, then with the Lightning Storm we would just clear the whole board. Feral Spirits. We're now out of cards, so life tap is now starting. Voidwalker, nope, not good. Ooh, and another Murloc Warleader. That one is good for sure. So those 2 are now buffing each other, which is pretty useful. We might just keep those 2 alive here, not hitting those. So we might lose some units instead.
Into the breach.
It's better to keep the Warleader at full life. He would be down to 3. Nah, still, let's do that. So clearing the board free, we will keep the Voidwalker in the hand. The board is already so crowded, there's no need to drop more units. Mana Tide Totem, and only 1 mana to go. That might be his only play. Ooh, it is. It really is. We got the Dark Peddler. We will draw another card with a life tap. Defender of Argus, another one. So yeah, why not? Why not? We currently have 11 damage, we have 13, we have 15, we have 17, we have 18. Well, there's not much missing. Not much is missing here.
For Argus.
Let's push him down to 4, and we will... Do we need to take out the one anti-totem? No, probably not. Getting another card, that's okay. Because he's down to 1. And if we play the Dark Peddler, we might get the Soulfire and win the game anyway. As a concede, so that's 3 in a row with the Murloc Zoo deck. Pretty good. And I'm nearly back to rank 11. I haven't played that much this month. Really waiting for the nerfs here. And that is definitely taking too long in my opinion. But anyway, so that's the deck for today, guys. I hope you have enjoyed the video. Hope you have enjoyed the deck. And I hope that I'm getting better over the next couple of days. So if you have enjoyed the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and thank you for watching. See you then in the next one. Bye bye.